Hello, my sweet friends. You want to start an online business, but you don't know what to do, and you want to make extra money, but you don't have a lot of time. What do you do? I say the answer is affiliate marketing. This is something I had really enjoyed. Whether you're doing it through a company like TikTok, or you're doing it for Amazon directly, or Walmart, whatever it is. But the easiest way I have found to do this is to go through the Mavely app. What that is a whole bunch of brands that you can represent without having to individually apply to each of them. So the application for Amazon and for Walmart is a little bit rigorous and you can get denied. If you accept Mavely, you can have thousands of brands and you're not going to get denied because you don't have to apply. You just go on the site, create the link, and then you can share it. You can share it with a video, or you can share it with just a product picture, or however you want to do it. I do a mix of things. What I really love to share is when there's a sale, because I feel like that's giving people value and not just self-serving. Or if I find a product that I actually love that I want to share with people, that's what I do. And you don't want to seem like a constant commercial. I know that's sometimes how I come across, but it's because I'm very passionate about this. But I want to show you how Mavely works because honestly, this is the easiest way I think to get started. Okay, so this is what the Mavely app looks like. You can get it on your phone or you can do it on desktop. Let me just remove that tax notification. And let's say we wanted to get something from QVC. So one of the best things I have found on QVC is this fold-out bench. You may have seen me talk about it before. I found it on TikTok and then I wanted to sell it other places. And some people don't have TikTok. So I went directly to this QVC site and I said, show me the bench, right? And here it is, $179, free shipping. So in order for me to create a link for this so that I get paid, and by the way, you can also use the code welcome15 and get 15% off. So you still get all that. It doesn't cost the end user anything, but I would still get paid. You would still get paid for sharing that link. So we go copy the URL, we go back over to Mavely, and we go in here, the URL creator. You can see I've done this a lot. So let me just X out of some of these. Otherwise we can't paste it. We're going to paste it in there. We're going to create our link. Now our link doesn't last forever, so you have to recreate your link every time that you share it. So we're going to go ahead and copy our link. And I happen to have a video already of this bench. So we're going to go over here. You can share it to YouTube. You can share it to X. You can share it to whatever. I try not to spam so that I'm not just posting all of that. So let's go ahead and we're going to share it right here. I love this bench. And I can go into here and find my video about the bench, and then I can share the link. So then I'm telling people a little bit about the bench, and I have a link for it. So now watch, I have to find the bench video, but I have a lot of videos, so bear with me. But you get the idea. What you're trying to do is tell people about the product, tell them where they can buy it, and if they watch your video or use your link, then you make money off of that. And if you rinse and repeat all the time, it's great. Now, you can also do it on things like YouTube. I have a YouTube channel just specifically for selling. I also have Pinterest and Venable where those links sit and anybody can use them at any time. Now, of course, I'm not seeing the video, but I shall keep scrolling here while we talk. And so you will have to make some content. You will, or take a screenshot, a picture of it. I'll show you how to do that instead of showing you this. We'll go back over here and we will take a screenshot of this bench. And to do that, I do Command-Shift-4, and I come up here and I just take a screenshot of it, just like that. And then over here on the right-hand side, you'll see that little screenshot. Then we'll go back to X and we'll pick up that screenshot. It should be on my desktop. There it is. We go like this. It folds as it folds into a table. Great for small spaces. And then I'm just going to go ahead and paste it. Now I could say a whole lot about it, but just simple is good. And then I'm going to do the same thing on Pinterest. Now, the nice thing about Pinterest is that it will sit on Pinterest. It will stay there for forever, right? So we're going to go ahead and create a pin. So go over here, create a pin. We'll take our picture of it again. Now, typically I like to do videos of them because I feel like it shows more about the product, but you could do as many as you want to. Hold a bench. And we'll go ahead and put that link in there. And now we have an extra step because we want to talk about what that bench does. So we're going to go over here, back over here to convert a bench. And we're going to copy, ooh, I messed that up. Hang on. We're going to copy a little bit about it. And then we're going to have AI write us a description that's not quite so long. So I actually have this and I absolutely love it. I'm not a good wordsmith though. Can you shorten this description for Pinterest? And then in a few seconds, you'll see that it really does a great job of just shortening that up. Then we copy and paste. It even gives you the hashtags. We'll go over to Pinterest. We'll put that in there. We'll have to find a bucket that we want to put it in. So we're going to come over here and find where it would make sense to put it. Mavely finds, there we go. And then we're going to publish it. Now, if somebody looks at that and they purchase it, I make a commission off of that. But I've also helped them find something awesome. I love it. And the commission rate is 14%. So you can check and see, do you think it's worth promoting? Sometimes the commission rate is like less than 1%. Sometimes it's 15%, 20%. So you have to decide what products you want to promote. I typically promote things that I love for baking. So I could go in here and say, okay, what other stores are there for baking? So let's say you shop all the time at Target. So I could go to Target and I could go baking. I don't buy cake mixes, so I'll keep scrolling, but there's a nice sourdough kit here. It's very expensive. Don't buy that one. But I do love these sill pads. I use these all the time. So what I like about them is you don't have to continue to use parchment paper all the time, and they're clean like a dream. So let's say I wanted to talk about these silicone mats. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead here. I'm going to copy that link, go back to Mavely, and paste that in here, and it will generate a new link, allowing an affiliate link. And then we're going to just repeat the process. So I'll go over to Pinterest. Whoop, and I'll make a new pin. And this is how I do it. I do at least 5 to 10 a day. And baking that. And then I'll go back to Target. And I'll get all the details about it. Now, I already know because I buy this one and I use it. But again, it's nice to have it written out in a nice way. Oops. Actually, we can actually use this one here. Maybe. If it won't let you copy and paste, you could always screenshot it and copy that way. That allows you to copy any text. So we're actually going to go into here and paste that. And then we're going to have all that we need for this. And like I said, you just rinse and repeat. You want to make sure that it's things that you use, because you don't want to be misrepresenting things. Like you have to have integrity with this. You have to make sure that you're here to help people find things that they might need or find a good deal on something. And Mavely, once you join, will send you deals all day long. Like they'll tell you what's on sale, what you can do. And so I love the fact that I can actually bring people deals while still making money. I like to help people. So if that's you, I really want you to give this a shot. I think you're going to be really happy with it. So let me know in the comments or let me know if you need any help with this. I'm happy to help. I'm going to go ahead and publish this. And don't worry, they recommend a different size, but I never really worry about that. It still works. All right, my friends, hit me up if you have any questions. Of course, you could do this marketing in other ways, but I just want you to start simple. And we're going to stop the share here. I just want you to start simple. And this is, I think, the easiest way to get started. All right, I hope it's been helpful. I will see you next time.